Yeah, it's undefeated. Yeah, okay, we can look at that stat, but I am a perfectionist, and the performances over the first 2 weeks weren't great. But as I said to the boys, the performances were average, not what we expect of our standards, but we got 4 points out of 6. And tonight, I asked for a reaction from the boys. We copped a lot of criticism through the week, and I don't like seeing our players criticised, over the top. When it's warranted, no problem, and we were below par last week. But this week I asked for a reaction, and boy did we get it in the first 45 minutes. Second half I thought we probably defended a little bit too deep, gave away a little bit too much ball, so can certainly take some stuff out of the second half to work on. But just delighted for the boys to get a home win, and we treat this place as our fortress, and we don't want anyone coming here and taking easy points off us. So tonight was a big win in the scheme of things for us. Oh, look, everything, probably apart from our finishing. And I thought we had some great chances in the first half, and they were born out of great ball speed, ball movement. We had players in motion when we were building up from the back, and I thought we played through the lines and through midfield very, very well to create our chances, and it's certainly something that we can build on. We can be much better. That wasn't a complete performance tonight by any stretch, but it certainly there was a lot of glimpses there of what we're capable of. Yeah, I thought Macca really looked back to the Macca of old tonight, and he was putting himself about, but he was getting into some good areas in the box, and we worked with him this week on staying within the width of the 18-yard box, not doing too much work outside of that area. And his finish was class. It really was, to have the composure and the foresight to get his body in the way and use his back foot like that was something that you see on the highlights from the English Premier League. So very happy for him. And again, another clean sheet, so that's a real positive. 2 clean sheets on the trot at home, so that's a very good sign. Yeah, look, every player in the squad is pushing to start, and the players know that there's huge competition for spots now. We don't have 12 or 13 players who are pushing for first 11 spots every week. It's now 15 or 16 players, and more so. We've got a few injuries at the moment, a few boys who have been out for a while. But the players that are 100% fit are all pushing to start every week, and I had some real sleepless nights this week. And I just felt that Marcel's experience, he's played at a very good level overseas. It's a big derby game for us, the Sydney Mariners game at Bluetongue. And I went for experience tonight, so there's no other reason really. Marcel did well tonight, and he showed that he's played in some big games in his career, so I was pleased for him, and pleased for Liam Reddy and all our back four and Montgomery and Hutchinson to defend as well as they did. Look, I think definitely ball retention and execution in the final third, decision making. They're things that only come with consistency, and trying to keep the same players on the park each week. And yeah, okay, I've rotated some players since I took over from Arnie, but when I took over, I said it was a clean slate. And when you've got players pushing every week, there's no room for error and a poor performance. And I thought the boys tonight really showed that they want to keep their spots, and I know the boys that weren't in the first 11 tonight will push them all the way this week at training as well. Yeah, I think so. We've said plenty of times that we might be the championship club, but we're not the championship team, because last week we had 4 players from the grand final team out on the pitch. So we're rebuilding things, and we're in a very big transition period. We lose Andrew Clark in a couple of weeks. He's been a massive part of what we've built, and that'll be another transition period. So we've just got to, with a performance like tonight builds confidence, and that's what we need going through this period. And the senior boys, I've spoken with them. They're a great group, and I've told them that they're the ones that have to drag us through this transition period. And I thought the start was fantastic tonight. Yeah, very good, very good. He's such a great kid to work with, and he's a real student of the game, and he's always asking questions how he can improve, and not just with the ball and without the ball, starting positions when we're building up, things like that. And I thought Stormy did fantastic tonight. His energy in the first half to get into the box a few times was outstanding, and he's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve to get round defenders, and he's a pleasure to work with. So Stormy, I think the sky's the limit for him. Yeah, look, always looking around to see what's out there, but until we lose one. If we're going to lose one, then there's no room to move for us. We have a spot, but we have no money in the cap. So you know, that's something that that we'll have to deal with when the time comes. And I'm really looking forward to my first transfer window. Can't wait. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he took a knock in the calf and started to cramp up. So we just didn't want to take any risks with him. It's still, you know, early enough in the season not to risk players of Marcos's quality. So he gave us a great shift, and I thought some of the stuff he did in the first half, linking up with McGlinchey and McBreen and Juki, was first class. Yeah, I saw Bernie. So he came to the game last week, and you know, I said to Bernie that the door's always open if something comes of it. But as I said before, you know, we'd have to have some movement first to make room for him. But he's part of the Mariners family, just like you know, Matty Simon came back, and you know, we've had players go. McBreen went out on loan, and Hutchinson went out on loan a couple of years ago, and we love having real true Mariners back in the fold. So if the opportunity came up, I'd certainly be listening.
Do you have a thought on the World Cup trip?
Fantastic. I was so excited this morning when I got up. You know, there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it as a group of death, or you can look at it as the group of education. I think that's the way I'd rather look at it, and I think we can learn so much out of playing against teams like that. And hopefully the A-League coaches get the opportunity to learn from, you know, from Ange, but also the coaches that we're going to come up against in the World Cup, and hopefully, you know, their experience and knowledge filters back through the A-League coaches, and that can only improve us.